Once upon a time, in a bustling city, a wealthy merchant owned an exquisite, intelligent parrot. The merchant loved his bird dearly, placing it in a beautiful golden cage. The parrot, though well treated, longed for the skies and the freedom of flight. Day after day, it gazed longingly out of its cage, its heart heavy with the desire to return to the wild. One day, the merchant planned a long journey to India for trade. Before he left, he asked his family and servants if they wanted anything brought back. When he turned to his parrot, he asked, "Do you have any wishes, my dear friend? Is there something I can bring back from India for you?" The parrot, in its gentle voice, responded, "Master, when you reach India, go to the jungle where my fellow parrots live. There, among the trees, I hope you will find one of them who remembers me. Please ask them to send me a message, something to ease my heart and guide me in my sorrow. I long for a word from my kind." The merchant agreed and, upon reaching India, he ventured deep into the jungle where flocks of parrots flew in the trees. He spoke to the birds and explained the plight of his parrot, asking if any of them had a message. Upon hearing the story, one of the parrots began to tremble violently. It seemed to lose all strength, falling to the ground with a lifeless thud. Shocked and disturbed, the merchant knelt beside the bird, trying to revive it. However, it was clear that the parrot had passed away. The merchant, feeling a deep sense of grief, returned home with a heavy heart, carrying the sad tale of his encounter with the wild parrot. When he arrived home, he rushed to his caged parrot and eagerly recounted what had happened. "I have returned from India," the merchant said, "and I have something to tell you. I went to the jungle, and when I mentioned you to one of your fellow parrots, it suddenly fell to the ground, seemingly dead." The parrot listened carefully to the story, and upon hearing about its wild counterpart's fate, it too began to tremble. The merchant watched in alarm as the bird's body went still. The parrot fell to the bottom of the cage, motionless, as if it had succumbed to the same fate as the wild parrot. Frantic, the merchant rushed to the cage, fearing he had lost his beloved pet. He opened the door, gently lifting the parrot's limp body, and placed it on the ground outside the cage. To his astonishment, the moment the parrot touched the open air, it sprang to life. The parrot fluttered its wings, soaring into a nearby tree with grace and vitality. "Master," the parrot called out from the tree, "you have learned the lesson now. My wild companion did not die. It only pretended to. It showed me the secret of true freedom, the art of detachment. To truly be free, one must let go of attachment, even to life itself. My wild friend knew that by feigning death, it could escape its cage and return to the sky. So too, I have done the same.